بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة من الله تعالى وبركاته. أحبتنا الكريم متابعينا مشاهدينا مباشرة من ملعب ميلود هدفي في مدينة وهران الباهية.
Sur les visages, Joël, vous avez vu notamment du côté des palancages des glaces, hein. Faut pas qu'ils se trouvent.
I don't like the French side, man.
Oui, malgré le gros match qu'ils ont fait lors de la première journée, ils ont envie vraiment de gagner ce match-là pour rester encore voilà, dans la compétition.
Dans quelques instants, Joël, on va écouter les hymnes nationaux. On aura bien sûr Angola, Avante, et puis le Nashid al-Watani al-Mauritani, l'hymne national de la Mauritanie. On va se faire et les écouter tout simplement.
Joe, you're making noise, okay? Please. Shh. I'm not getting the English part, man. This is gonna be French, so I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I need to watch it like that. Now the sound is gone.
Et on a évidemment eu plaisir à entendre Nashid al-Watani al-Mauritani, l'hymne national de la Mauritanie, tout simplement. Dans quelques instants, nous allons découvrir les compositions des équipes. J'aurais d'ailleurs une petite question à un moment pour vous, Joël. L'Angola qui évolue avec Hugo Marques dans le but, en défense, de droite à gauche, Idi Afonso, Loulas et Quinito à gauche, donc Tocarner au milieu de terrain, Eren Nilsson, le capitaine Meg et Alem, et le trio d'attaquants, Gilberto à droite, Jaredi à gauche et puis Depou, double buteur contre le Mali. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez de cette compo, Jojo?
Tout simplement, le coach s'est appuyé sur l'équipe de la première journée parce qu'il a été satisfait de ce que du rendu
Pas de changement alors.
Ouais, pas de changement parce que voilà, malgré le match nul.
Voilà, c'est ça que je voulais entendre de votre part. Allez, on va découvrir maintenant, avant de parler du quatuor arbitral, on va découvrir tout simplement la composition des Mourabitoun. On va dire un petit mot quand même de Djando Louis Ounyanande, le béninois, il est douanier dans le civil.
And Depu up front is going to be interesting. So Hugo, the veteran goalkeeper, he starts a game today for the Palancas Negras. Tocanero and Eddie Afonso are the wing backs. in a 4-3-3. Megi, number 4, watch out for him. Debu, number 9. 7 is Gilberto, who scored as well. Referee is Luis Jindo from Benin. And the assistants, Eric Ulrich, also from Benin, and Carrie Nokomo, who's from Cameroon. A lady referee also as the 4th official, Vicentia Amedome. Demin playing at the back for Mauritania. Angola warmed up well, as Clifford said. Our VAR officials are from Burundi and from Algeria. VAR used quite a bit in that thriller last night with the Ghana winning against Sudan. Reynoldson is the captain for the Palancas Negras, and the veteran Bessam for Mauritania. He's going to enjoy himself here. Enough to go out on a high. So Mauritania, their 3rd CHAN appearance. They've lost all 6 games that they played at this tournament. Amir Abdou is their highly rated coach. Watch out for Merson, who's going to be up front for them. Nu is playing as a wing-back. Sukrana is the right wing-back for Mauritania. Most of those players, the starting 11, are playing for Luan Debu. Namori Chow is in goal, so Amar on the wing-backs with Sukrana. Mamadou C in midfield, another one to watch out for, as they also play 4-3-3. And Tanji up front, who will be leading the line for them. We'll see how exactly they'll play tactically. Pedro Gonçalves having to lift his players after they wasted that 3-1 lead to end up with a draw against Mali. Amir Abdou, 8 wins in 11.
Come on now, what's this? I hate this, man. If you don't stop your nonsense, you're gonna cry before you stop, okay?
Sabébou, et ce sera le premier corner après moins de 2 minutes. Ah, c'est bien fait, on le retrouve Gilberto comme au premier match. Hein.
Comme au premier match.
Ah, là, ça combine et on sait que lui va jouer sur la vitesse. Il risque de poser des problèmes à Bébou. Souvenez-vous comment il avait embêté le latéral des Aigles du Mali.
Qui a du mal à finir le match.
C'est pas faux, d'ailleurs il l'a pas fini. Le corner va être frappé par To Carneiro du Petro Atlético, l'un des 8 joueurs du Petro Atlético. Ça sera donc un corner de la droite vers le point de pénalty par le gaucher, le latéral gauche. On a vu monter beaucoup de monde. Kinito, Loulache certainement. Monsieur Ouniandandé qui fait respecter. Voilà, pas de contact, hein, attention. Il a l'œil, le Béninois. Ça chauffe entre Demin et Loulache. Un corner pas très bien exécuté. Le ballon toujours dans le petit périmètre. Les Mourabitoun arrivent à sortir. Allez, Bessam. On écarte là-bas dans le couloir. Ça, c'est plutôt bien fait. Vers nous. Ah, dans le couloir. Mais ils sont bloqués cette fois-ci. C'est bien récupéré par les Angolais qui sont déjà très présents dans les jeux.
Ils sont très présents. Surtout qui vont essayer de conserver le ballon, essayer de fatiguer aussi cette équipe de Mauritanie. Ils vont tout simplement jouer le jeu. Essayer de conserver le ballon et procéder aux attaques rapides.
Et comme un fait d'exprès, Joël, ils nous ont voulu nous faire mentir. Loulache a donné un ballon dans la profondeur pour personne, il s'en est débarrassé. C'est un peu contre le système de Pedro Gonçalves. Attention à ce débordement avec Emeya Tangi, le meilleur buteur du championnat, qui donne au capitaine Bessam un joli centre qui est repoussé de la tête, je crois, par Kinito. Et les Angolais vont essayer de partir, mais une faute commise dans le rond central. Voilà, par le numéro 5, Demine, qui était monté, le joueur, autre joueur de Mouratigo, club champion. On revoit cette sortie de ballon, il a tenu sur des coups, il se méfie de lui.
Et bien sûr, c'est pour ça que tout de suite ils ont fait la faute. Ils ne veulent pas qu'il se retourne avec le ballon parce qu'il est très très dangereux.
On a vu, il tacle le ballon. Gilberto, lui, devant, ça combine bien. Allez, on repasse par là-bas. Tocarneo, le latéral gauche, avec le capitaine Eren Nilsson. On cherche Tinito, qui donne un Moulache. Pour l'instant, on ne cherche pas vraiment la profondeur côté angolais. On se contente de passes latérales. Attention à ne pas se faire intercepter. C'est Mamadou Sy, numéro 7, qui se balade tout devant. Il n'est pas vraiment en couloir. Allez, on conserve là-bas. Avec Tocarnero, un ballon qui est donné là-bas pour, je crois, Jaredi. Ce danger fait Jaredi.
Oui, c'est bien ce que les Angolais font, essayer de faire bouger un peu le bloc pour attendre la moindre faille et ensuite procéder, mettre dans le dos, soit dans le dos ou bien trouver le Jaredi.
Et ça vous rappelle évidemment le premier match qu'ils avaient disputé ici même contre le Mali. On avait beaucoup joué comme ça, on s'était appuyé sur Jaredi, on s'était appuyé sur, bien sûr, Gilberto. Oui, et le rôle très important des pistons, Eddie Afonso à droite et Tocarnero aussi. Mais ils sont toujours mieux terrain, c'est des latéraux super modernes, Joël.
Oui, et surtout le latéral et Gilberto qui s'entendent super bien parce qu'ils jouent en club.
Voilà, comme Laro en Poire. Et d'ailleurs, c'est la même chose, Tocarnero avec Jaredi, c'est aussi
le père.
Ça, pour ça, il y a des automatismes, mais malheureusement que contre le Mali, à un moment donné, quand les Maliens ont commencé à faire entrer du 109, ça a commencé à passer. Encore un ballon perdu, intercepté par Bibou. Là, il va donner au milieu de terrain Tanji qui a décroché, le joueur, l'attaquant. Petite faute sifflée par M. Ougnonandé, faute de Gilberto. C'est rare de voir Tanji, l'avant-centre, décrocher, aller si bas pour reprendre le ballon. Pourtant, il a des relais au milieu de terrain. Il y a Arsène Bouda, le numéro 8. Il y en a d'autres. Et là, il était venu vraiment un peu bas. Et attention de ne pas perdre ce ballon à 30-35 mètres du but parce que vous l'avez dit tout à l'heure.
Oui, parce
Gilberto et du coup, ça va vite.
Oui, Tanji descend parce qu'il veut toucher le ballon, il veut retrouver les sensations. Ça fait il y a quand même pas mal de minutes qu'il joue sans toucher le ballon.
C'est ça. Allez. La touche a été rapidement jouée par les Angolais. Le ballon reste en possession. D'ailleurs, le ballon cache les grâches. On va chercher là-bas. Mais ça a été joué en tête un petit peu trop vite. Surtout le ballon n'était sans doute pas arrêté. Et là, monsieur Gianlouis Ougnonandé, il est inflexible. Il a bien raison d'ailleurs. Oui. Autant se faire respecter dès les premières minutes, Joël, c'est important. De façon à ce qu'ils comprennent à qui ils ont affaire aussi, ces deux formations. Et c'est bien de la part de l'arbitre, avec des gestes, avec des regards aussi, de me dire voilà, c'est comme ça que je procède, n'en faites pas qu'à votre tête. Allez, on est reparti avec Moulache qui donne à Kinito. On est tout près du rond central de la demi-lune, mais dans le camp angolais. Le ballon revient vers Kinito. Que va-t-il faire? On temporise un petit peu, cherche une solution, non? Il passe encore là-bas. C'est pour, je crois, Eren Nilsson qui. Pas Eren Nilsson d'ailleurs, c'était bien Kinito. Et la faute commise par Mamadou Sy. Et ce sera un coup franc légèrement dans le camp mauritanien pour un gaucher. Bon, on voit qu'ils sont en train d'essayer chacun de vouloir prendre le ballon. Vous avez vu? Oui. Jaredi, Tocarnero, chacun veut le tirer le coup franc. Oui. Et on a vu qu'il a tiré 26 coups francs. Il a tiré le match.
Super bien en plus.
Bon, alors qu'est-ce qui peut se passer là? Est-ce qu'on va aller chercher une tête, Joël? Est-ce qu'on va chercher quelqu'un en appui pour une reprise? Qu'est-ce que vous sentez sur ce premier coup franc?
Je sens qu'il va essayer de mettre en profondeur dans le dos de la défense.
Pas bien frappé. Allez, la possession, elle reste à l'Angola. Avec Moulache qui fait rouler vers Hugo Marques, son gardien. Très belle relance, on doit la surface dans la profondeur pour Gilberto. Et c'est intercepté par l'arrière-garde, et je crois par nous. Le ballon revient sur Beibou. À gauche.
See they respect each other and they just taking things easy.
Tocarnero, left back one. Eddie Afonso. And Reniston, the captain, will lead all the way back to Hugo, the experienced goalkeeper. Yes, the play not settling as such as yet. Sidi Amar in midfield for Mauritania, playing on the left side, getting involved a bit. It was intended for Bessam, playing between roles in attack and in midfield, by the looks of it. Here's Tocanero. And Meggy. Lulas and Eddie Afonso. Yeah, it's a very different approach from Angola this time. Maybe feeling they got their fingers burnt. Early goals and leading 3-1 against Mali on Monday. But conceded twice in the final 15 minutes. Targeted towards Jaredi and Depu, who comes down. Bebu, Bessam, Tanji, who's doing quite a bit of work to try and gain possession for Mauritania. Bessam again. It's a clever ball. It's to Bebu. See patient build-up. Dineen. Get that past Alem. Sukrana getting a little bit hurt there. It's a cagey start, Clifford.
Very, very cagey. Did some very good defensive work there from Alem. But you could say Bessam is trying to get in those little pockets, trying to get his team playing. But so far, it's a very, very cagey start from both teams. And it looks like it might be like this for the first 2 minutes. Hopefully, we can get an early goal just to get the game flowing.
Yeah, after that thrilling win for Ghana last night in Constantine, we're ready for more Chan thrillers. Angola involved in a 6-goal thrilling draw on Monday with Mali. It's a fairly slow stuff at the moment. Tocanero will take this throw. Nobody up there in the other half. Algeria qualified already for the quarterfinals. Libya out already, the first team to be eliminated. They still have a game on tomorrow. This is Demine at centre-back. Goalless opening 10 minutes. Bebu.
One of the best performers from the first game has not touched the ball yet. I think they need to try and get him a little bit more involved, because the longer the game goes and they touch the ball, he will definitely be out of the game. And also need to get their wingers in Jaredi and Gilberto more on the ball, because they were threats for Angola in the first game, but so far they have just not been anywhere near the play.
Yeah, Coach Amir Abdou, the Mauritania coach, definitely looks to have done his homework. Such a highly respected coach he is. So challenged by Tocanero in front of that.
It's your favorite sports and athletes. 24/7. Free. Yep, you heard right. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. Just free sports. 24/7. It's beIN Sports Extra. Free sports 24/7.
for the 2021 edition, and 2 Chans in 2014 and 2018. And at club level, it's another rough challenge. Nouadhibou at club level, very much the dominant side in Mauritania. Abdou coached them once as well. 7 appearances in the CAF Champions League, group stage of the CAF Confederation Cup in 2020, and nearly made it to the Champions League group stage, did Nouadhibou last season, but went out on away goals to Anton Setif of Algeria. It's a very touching story on CAFonline.com about the number 9, Depu, who told us that his father left home when he was 14 and he hasn't seen him ever since, but he hopes his dad is following his achievements in football, including his Chan goals, and that he might go looking for him for a reunion. And that's on CAFonline.com, our exclusive interview with Depu. So 14 minutes played, no goalmouth action at all to report as yet. Nail-biting situation for Angola indeed. See if they can get something from this. Jaredi is there, and Eddie Afonso. Jaredi, the diminutive striker, closest to the ball. And Jaredi takes it over. And it's gone over the line. Lulas could not keep it in.
Not a very good goal from Jaredi there. That's the type of opportunity you need to use, especially when you have got a tight game like this. You need to make sure that those type of chances you take them out. So that's a much of an opportunity.
Certainly is. Amir Abdou, as we're saying, one of the most spectacular upsets in the history of African football, a year and 2 days ago, when he was the Comoros coach and they beat Ghana 3-2 in Douala in Cameroon at the AFCON finals. And a few days later, an incredible performance as well when Comoros lost 2-1 to Cameroon, but an amazing game. People who watched it will still remember Comoros with a stunning long-range free kick, and they had an outfield player in goal because of positive COVID tests, and gave such a good account of themselves. So sadly, that was the Lembe Stadium tragedy as well, where 8 people lost their lives. But Comoros and coach Amir Abdou impressed so many of us at the AFCON last year as a Comoros coach, Clifford.
Yes, a lot of African coaches are really stepping up, doing very well with their respective clubs and teams, you know. So we need to keep encouraging them. We hope to see more African coaches are winning the AFCON and qualifying their teams in the World Cup. And this is very, very good and encouraging to see.
As the Mauritania with a bit of offensive play, Tanji got a shot away, but wasn't going to trouble the keeper. It was headed away actually by Lulas, that one. So no goals here in Group D. Angola 1 point, Mali 1 point, Mauritania no points, or as it stands you said they've got a point. This game underway now as it comes towards Tanji. Well, the Angola defence might have to be careful here.
It's an incisive play from defender Kinito there. You don't take just in positions like that, so you need to be very, very alert and focused. But luckily he got to clear the ball and save his team some trouble.
As Gilberto tries to do something, it was swashbuckling of football on Monday from Angola against Mali, but they're being restricted here, not able to play that kind of game. Gilberto coming back much further towards the halfway line to get the ball. Eddie Afonso, the right back. Mulas, Quinito, Tocanero, Jaredi couldn't keep the ball. That'll be in favour of the Mourabitoun of Mauritania. Nicknamed the Mourabitoun, that was a famous ancient dynasty of many centuries ago.
Very, very good affair so far. No global action at all. You can see that he's just being very, very cautious. I have a feeling we will get some very soon.
And here comes Bessa now for Mauritania. Themselves a throw in. Beibou. Beibou again, but that's a poor cross. Bessam gets it back though, Tanji. Bessam just for Mauritania! Somehow they survive. Shoddy defending from Angola. Bessam did well. Lovely return pass from Tanji. Eventually there was an offside there.
That's the combination we're talking about between Bessam and Tanji there. You need to watch that out because these two guys have played together at club level. They see themselves very well, their movements very well. You can see from that play that will cause a bit of trouble for Angola if they're not pushed carefully. But luckily for Angola, there was an offside, but very good play from Mauritania there.
Mamadou Sy also looks like he's going to be an attacking threat for Mauritania. Good work from Depu. Here's Gilberto. Gilberto gets it back. Depu's there in the middle. Jaredi. Big chance that for Jaredi.
I don't think Jaredi was very sure about what he would do with that ball there when he played because you could see it coming to him, but he either wanted to hit it hard or just let it in the top corner. So I think when he got to the ball, decision there really let him down there.
There haven't been many chances so far. Clear sight of goal.
That's the one that just missed there, Jaredi there.
So starting to open up a bit.
Decision in the box is always what causes a lot of strikers to score. You need to, when you get in that box, you need to know what you're getting in there for. So that's a kitchen there. It's too hot, you don't belong in there. But you need to find yourself and you need to be ready for anything in that box there. But Jaredi was not ready and he missed a very good opportunity for his team.
Yeah, Tanji with that touch there needs to be on his guard all the time. So Bessam is on the left wing position for Mauritania. Mamadou Sy on the right. Mamadou Sy central attack with Tanji. Sidi Amar on the right. Touch from Gilberto is lovely. Eddie Afonso, Herenoson. On that move. Quinito. Clifford and I did some tourism yesterday. We went to see the Mediterranean Sea. So this city of Oran is not right next to the sea. It's a couple of kilometres away. So to get to the Mediterranean Sea, you have to go along a rather scary mountainous road which winds and twists and turns and has a hairpin bends, and we descended all the way down to the fishing area, but the fishing boats couldn't go out because the sea was too dangerous because of the wind. But we saw the beautiful blue Mediterranean Sea in all of its magnificence. And really looked splendid, didn't it, Clifford?
Very, very beautiful body of water there, enjoying myself there. I wish we could have gotten it closer, we would have loved
Oh, not this time of year. It is winter here in North Africa. I'm sure in summer it must be a lovely seaside resort around. We've got a chance to see the Mediterranean, blue and beautiful. Halfway through the first half. They're just matching each other here. Amadou Sy is being contained. Most of his forward runs. Both teams have had, at least we'll say, half chances. Here's Eddie Afonso.
Mali should definitely be praying for a Mauritania positive result, and it gives them a chance to qualify for the next round as well. So,
indeed, yeah. Cross was a good one from Beibou at left back, who is making an impression.
There's the man to see on the ball. It's really not getting much of the ball. Every time he gets the ball, it seems to be getting fouled. I think they have done their homework on him, giving him the space to run around. But if he can just get his foot on the ball, he's going to create something. Very, very good player.
Decent run that was, but the cross was straight to the keeper. Nagy hitting the deck. Now here's Jaredi. Quite dangerous, although he did miss that chance a couple of minutes ago.
Yes, very, very player, very, very quick on his feet, and very, very tricky as well. So they also need to watch him very, very well. He just overran the ball, unfortunately.
Gilberto for the Palancas Negras to Alem. Now this could be an opportunity. Tempu fouled. Referee's given an indirect free kick actually. That's no foul. Mohsen telling his boys to calm down. Yeah, Abdou, what can he do with Mauritania? As I was saying, all 6 games they played at the Chad have ended up in defeat, so even a draw would be progress.
Yeah, most definitely. But when you look at their last 7 games in our competitions, they've won 7. They've won 6 of them and have lost 1. So it means that they have been really, really improving, and they would hope to bring that forward in this tournament as well.
They certainly would. A bit of deliberation here.
Probably waiting for VAR to decide if that was an offside decision. But I think it did look offside from where we're sitting from here.
So it is indirect free kick for offside. Yes. So it was offside before. Foul. Against the indirect free kick. And up there is still getting quite a bit of the ball, the number 9 for Mauritania.
It's a lot. That's what you need from number 9. Gives a lot of options. There's a lot of space behind him, so which is good. And if he just continues to do what he's doing, I think he's going to create a lot of chances for his teammates.
Beibou, the left back, will take the throw. He's also getting quite involved in play for the Mourabitoun. Bessam. Referee says that was a foul by Gilberto. Might have been hit in the face. Looking at his reaction.
Some aggressive play there from Gilberto, and unfortunately gets some yellow card.
So the Beninois referee gives a yellow to Gilberto.
Ouais, vous avez raison. On ne sait pas qui va frapper. Alors, Morsen Bouddha ou bien le capitaine Khalil Bessam.
Je crois que c'est Bessam.
Oui, vers le second poteau, il cherche une tête, une remise. La remise vient de l'eau qui était montée, le défenseur central, dans les bras, dans les gants de Hugo Marquez. Avec Gilberto, j'ai l'impression que ce carton lui a... Ouais, il a perdu.
Such as on the same lines as Perry, the great. So what can they do with this then? Tanji Bestan. Sidi Ahmed and Bestan. Here's Bestan who puts it in. It's easy for Hugo. Heading Afonso to Gilberto.
It's always a difficult game when you get two coaches to kind of play the same system and have the same type of philosophy. So you tend to be figuring each other out, and whoever gets going quicker is the one that always has advantage. In this game so far, it seems the 50-50 so far because the teams are still a little bit cautious and trying to find their fit.
Another half chance for Mauritania. Amadou Sy again involved. Gilberto was doing so much attacking in the opening game against Mali, but is getting involved in trying to retrieve the ball a lot here. That's nice from Tanji. Sakrana. To Carnero. Get it out of the danger zone. Depu is back in his own half. Angola being put under pressure. Amadou Sy. It's corner for Mauritania, who are starting to get the upper hand here.
A little bit. They seem to have the momentum right now, and hopefully they can make use of their momentum because I don't see a lot of chances happening in this game. So whoever gets an opportunity needs to really make sure that they use it.
I wouldn't want to go 1-0 down to Mauritania because I think that they could defend pretty well if they need to defend. Let's see. Hugo not happy. Bessan takes it short. Healer didn't work. Now, no chance of a break because everybody was in or around the penalty area for Angola.
That's the waste of a corner there, waste of an opportunity. You have all your big players pushing forward and you decide to play a short corner there, the ball doesn't come in, then you have them running backwards. I mean, it's too much work. So in that situation, you put the ball in the box because your big boys are there, and then you try and attack from there.
That makes much more sense. 31 minutes of goalless football.
Sam, dans son couloir, qui veut essayer de sortir, il a été touché, je pense, par Tito. Que dit l'arbitre? Non, ce sera une sortie. Ouais, le ballon était déjà sorti, et ce sera bon pour qu'il le touche. Je vais beaucoup trop vite. Voilà, Gilberto, il les avait déjà gratifiés contre le Mali, ces petites ailes de pigeon. Il aime bien. Allez, on repasse vers l'intérieur là-bas. La charnière, Loulache avec Kinito. Voilà, Kinito avec Loulache. Loulache dans la profondeur avec Despou. C'est Gilberto qui s'empare du ballon.
Afonso again and Gilberto. It's a Bessan. Gets it back for Mauritania. Disputes over who, so that should be. There's a bit of flair there with that Gilberto touch. Bessan also played in Libya. as well as in Algeria. Last forward to Depu, Gilberto. Can they unlock the Mauritania defence? That's a free kick for Angola. Now this could be a chance for them.
Very good play from a good player there, Gilberto there. This is what he was trying to bring in the first game, and he seems to be trying to do this today, but it's just a little bit difficult. But really good play from there. And system a very, very good chance in a very good area there to put to swing the ball into a good area there in the box, and you could be having yourself a goal from there.
Is this dangerous? Amir Abdou's boys got a tricky situation here. A two-man wall. Bessam together with Sidi Amar. Kinito is up for the corner, the tall centre-back. It's the left-footed Carneiro who's going to take it. Big opportunity for Angola. Everybody's back for Mauritania. All 11 are in the penalty area. And the Beninois referee wants to have some order. Okay then. Carneiro, after all that, was poorly taken. Harry Nilsson. 10 minutes into the break. We thought it would be more free-flowing than this, but there's a lot at stake here. It's a nice touch from Megi. Jaredi controls. Still Jaredi goes. Carneiro going to go out for a throw. Gonçalves. This boy's looking a bit better now. Carneiro again.
Another poor delivery from Carneiro there. He needs to do better those crosses there, because it's a very tight game, and when you get in those positions, you really want to make sure that your delivery is very good to give your strikers an opportunity to score.
He knows that he can get it to the likes of Depu and Gilberto and Jaredi. We could get one there after. Maury Jal, the keeper for Mauritania. Tanji still the main man up front, along with Mamadou Sy for Mauritania. Bessam on that left wing continues to look a threat. Depu missed his attempt at the header. Here's Bessam once again. Good with the outside of the boot from Bessam. Mamadou Sy. Tanji was brought down, and it's a free kick at the other end now.
Such a tight affair today, such a tight affair. The opportunities that the teams are going to get to be from these set plays, and they need to make better use of them. But some very good play there from Tanji there. As I've said before, he looks sharp, getting to the right positions, trying to create something for his team, and that's what you need from your number 9. And hopefully they can make something from this opportunity that they have right now.
Tight game, tight situation with Group D being a 3-team group and only the group winner progressing. There's the fear of slipping up. Hugo, 37 years old, moved from Cape Town City in South Africa to Petro Atletico at the start of the season. Distinguished himself well in South Africa. Mostyn will take this. Mostyn is lowish So Renelson got it away. There's just not much space, not many opportunities. Half chances or so that we've had have not been put away.
The delivery from both sides into the box have been very poor so far. You know, they're not giving themselves a chance to score because they're not putting in very good balls, and that's what they need to improve on.
Angola were Chan runners up in 2011. If they lose this, they won't have a chance to go one better. Depu again is being so tightly marked.
He has been outmuscled so far. It's very difficult for him, and he's one player that loves to play in the space. So his teammates need to find a way to try and get him, try and get balls to him in space so that he can run onto them as he is known for.
It's an intriguing game, lots at stake here. So there is a permutation where all three games in the group could end up in draws, and then it will come down to goals scored as Amadou C is yellow carded. It comes down to goals scored. Angola have got 3 already from the first game, but you wouldn't want to map out that as a way to qualify. So Alain was brought down, kicked from the back. Players don't like that, do they?
No. Especially in this kind of cold weather, once you get a kick, a small knock, it's very, very painful. You don't want that because it slows you down, you know. So let's hope it's nothing serious, but being knocked out like that in such weather is not good.
It's a yellow card each. 5 minutes to half time. Jaredi has switched flanks with Gilberto. Jaredi's on the right and Gilberto now on the left. Renelson, Alain, Lulas. Roams forward. Now there's Gilberto through towards Depu. Oh, that was a very good idea.
Very good idea, and did another good run from Depu over there, but the ball is just a little bit too fast for him, and that's what he's definitely looking for, and that's what he needs from his midfielders and his teammates.
Amadou C there, and Tanji. Brought down by Alain, no foul, says the ref. Gilberto. Good run. And a free kick has been given.
Another good run from Gilberto there, just like he did in the first game. He needs to do more and more of those tonight.
That's a Lem's foul on Tanji. Now here's the Gilberto one. There was a push from a Soprana.
It's himself a yellow card.
It's kind of enticing the defender to do that, isn't it?
He needs to get out of that position there because he's got himself a yellow card and he's trying to kick the ball, and it just shows a little bit of indiscipline from him there. He needs to cool down and get going with the game. He's made a foul, it's been given, it's not going to be checked, so he needs to get going.
To focus on the job at hand. Mori Jao, the keeper for Mauritania. Jaredi swings it there. It's got to be given as a foul on the keeper, hasn't it?
Definitely a foul on the goalkeeper there. I don't think Depu intended to actually hit the keeper there. I think he just, you can see, he just tried to get to the ball, and unfortunately he missed the ball, bumped into the goalkeeper, but there was no malicious intent intended over there.
It's his job to get into those goal-scoring positions. As it stands in Group D, Angola have 2 points, Mali have 1 point, Mauritania have 1 point. With this game goalless going towards half-time. And Mori Jao with that knock. So not too much to report on so far in the game, but there have been opportunities at both ends, fairly evenly balanced. Angola not able to play the free-flowing, exciting, attractive football that they played on Monday in that 3-3 draw with Mali. Probably coach Pedro Gonçalves doesn't want them to play like that either, because they couldn't defend a 3-1 lead. There's a bit of caution in their play, no doubt.
Yeah, being a footballer myself from the Southern African side of the continent, we have this thing where when we play against countries from West Africa, we know that it's a little bit more physical. So when you put the ball and try to play it, it's easier. That's what happened against Mali for Angola. But in this game, they're playing a team from that side of the world, so they're both playing teams. So they have each other figured out, and there won't be a lot of space for them to play.
Yeah. So it's intriguing. Eddie Afonso for Angola. Lulas back to keeper Hugo. Goalkeeper of the season in South Africa, 2021 to 22. And Depu earns another free kick as he continues to be the target.
They won't allow him to turn today, because they know once he turns on you, he's got the strength, he's got the speed. So rather force him to play backwards and just put him down. It's one of the two.
Demin with that foul, and they have to didn't go down well with him. Tocanero, Gilberto, Megi. Alem, Lulas. Jaredi foul this time. It's not flowing at the moment.
Very difficult meeting for both teams here. But it's a good thing Angola have not shown desperation. They know there are two halves in this game, and the first half is about to finish. They'll have another chance to have a go at it in the second half. So I believe they'll probably try and open up more in the second half and try and take chances and risks to try and get that goal that they desperately would need if the first half was to end like this.
Angola potentially sharper as this is their second game of the competition. Here's Tocanero. Now it's Megi. Angola could be sharper, but it's their second game in 5 days.
Yes, a little bit more fitter as well. So, they've made a very disciplined Mauritania side here. You can see they're not keeping it tight and not trying to do anything extraordinary. So it's a very difficult game.
Abdu has lots to say as the Mauritania coach. Eddie Afonso. Afonso again. Lulas. Alem. And Kilito. Trying to get past this Mauritania back line, which is taking some doing. Gilberto with more skills for us. Herenelson. Well, it could have been a knock in the face on Tangi, but the referee's not seen that. A few boos from the Mauritania fans. Tangi on the deck.
Looks like he was hit with a hand in the face there.
Herenelson, the experienced captain for the Palancas Negras. Into the last minute of the 3 of additional time here in Oran. Total Energies African Nations Championship Algeria 2022.
always thought the Palancas Negras was some very tough black man. I only found out it's actually an antelope.
Yes.
Yeah, Palancas Negras. Sounds scary when you hear about it. It's actually an antelope from the hills.
It's a beautiful antelope, the Palancas Negras, which Angola nicknamed after. Now it's a lamb with a chance.
Black antelope.
Well then, so frustrating first half for both sides. Not many opportunities, but they both feel that they had chances that they could have done better with. Quite a few fouls in the game as well. We'll see if we get a breakthrough in the second half. But Mauritania
This is the real deal. A competition that cuts to the chase. The franchise created only for your excitement. Bare knuckle boxing. Only on beIN Sports Extra. We've got excitement you need. We've got content you crave. We are beIN Sports, the world-class sports network. Algeria. In a tough challenge, Mozambique confronts the home team. Tomorrow on BN Sports Extra.
It was a bit of a niggly first half. Play wasn't flowing. Cloudy overhead. We might get some rain later on, but it's not windy, as I was saying, like it has been for most of this week. So pretty good conditions for the players. So if we get any changes ahead of the start of the second half. It's chilly, but it's not too chilly. These teams dominated by single clubs, 8 from Nouadhibou in the Mauritania starting 11, 8 players from Petro Atletico, famous Angolan club for them. So Karim Kemo, the assistant referee from Cameroon. Depu, 2 goals on Monday, none on Friday as yet. We'll see if he is going to get anything. So Angola in the reds and black kick off the second half, attacking the goal to your left. No changes at half time. It'll be really risky for Angola to rely on a point from this and hoping that the other game ends in a draw. So they'll probably have to go for it at some point. Tangi gives chase here for Mauritania. And Kenito will cover that for Hugo. And certainly Tangi looks to be a dangerous player, Clifford.
Yes, that was a very, very good run from him. It's been lively in the first half. He looks to start off where he left off in the first half as well. So he could get a go if he just keeps on making those runs.
As we were saying, 6 goals for the national team as Tangi. So he and Mamadou Sy are the 2 strikers in a 4-4-2 for Mauritania. Bessam on the left flank. He was looking good in the first half. right side of attack, Sidi Amar. Mauritania with the more fans by far, making a bit of noise for them. Here's to Carnero. And Jaredi Megi thought of going for it. He does now.
Angola seem to have a tendency of conceding in the second half. I hope it will happen for them in this game. So it could be something also psychological. They're thinking against Mali, we let ourselves down the second half, and hopefully then play on the minds of the players right now. They just have to keep focused and trying to get that win.
Yeah, because they should really have been on 3 points going into this game. Sidi Amar was fouled by To Carnero, who put a leg out.
And as their coach said in the press conference that he's learned a lesson from the first game, I'm sure he was referring to the substitutions that they made, because they were very good for 70 minutes until those substitutions came and then they conceded those goals. So we wait to see what he's going to try and do from what's happening right now in this game.
Oh, now this is an opening for a Mauritania chance here with Bessam. He's shut down, but still chances. Tanji might have done quite a bit better with that, but Bessam just had a little opening there.
He's a veteran. He's a leader of the team. He knows the team very well. One of the best players that Mauritania have. So we expect that from him, and he's going to have to keep doing that for his team.
And that left channel is looking threatening still for Mauritania, as it was in the first half with the Bessam. It's another clash. I can see play flowing, but Sidi Ahmed has come out badly in that one.
Yeah, the captain Aaron Houston went a little bit overboard there trying to win the ball, and unfortunately considered a foul that the referee thinks deserves a yellow card.
So Renelson gets the yellow. Yeah, it was clumsy, but it's a high stakes game. Yeah, she stepped on him. Oh,
yeah. Eager to win the ball.
So the medics are on. A slight pause in play. Angola 2011 Chan runners up. They really need to score here to have a realistic chance of taking it further. The Total Energies African Nations Championship, Algeria 2022. In this Group D game.
They're just lucky to play against a team that doesn't have a win in this tournament so far in six tries. So maybe they could be relying on that, thinking that Mauritania won't beat them. But the way it's looking so far, we could be headed for a draw. But it's not been impressive from Angola today.
It hasn't. You've got to respect Coach Amir Abdou so much, the Mauritania coach, French Comorian. So we do get an opening goal, it'll leave us in a very interesting situation. With the need on both teams to get something. And with his boys, what can they produce? So it's going to be a corner for Mauritania. Sukrana earns it.
Mauritania have started this half a little bit better, a little bit fresher. They'll be hoping to make use of their fast start right now.
So Mosen goes there along with Bessam to take the corner. Consulted over whether to go for a short one. Mosen takes it for Mauritania, hanging up there in the air. Was new, but he couldn't connect with it.
have all your big boys in the box, you just have to put the ball in there instead of trying to play a short corner. So good decision from Mauritania on that occasion.
Yes, the 6 minutes gone already in the second half. Angola 0, Mauritania 0. Hashtag Total Energies Chan 2022 is the official hashtag if you're on social media. Kielito. Back to Hugo. Alain launches that one forward. Sidiama. Good run to Tanji. Oh, he wanted to lay it out to Bessam. Sidiama still. No space for Sukrana. Does well too, past 2 men, Sukrana. Mauritania with some attacking intent.
A little bit of inexperience there from Beibu. I think you need to, I mean, you're trying to get a goal there. There's no need to be desperate, you know. There's no pressure there. You just need to keep playing it wide and trying to get the ball into the box there. But he rushed it short and it was an awful miss there, you know. So he needs to learn from that.
It's been a promising couple of minutes for Mauritania in this goalless situation here in Oran. Kielito. They're looking for openings, Angola. Not finding much space, so it's going back to the keeper, Hugo, quite a bit. Trying to build it from the back. It looks more like he wants to launch it forward. Lulas. Mauritania still in a 4-4-2. Angola 4-3-3. Beibu. Bessam didn't manage to keep the ball in. Looks like there's going to be an Angola sub fairly soon.
They need to find a goal. They need to dig deep to try and find a goal. They're playing so cagey, so cautiously that they don't look like a team that's actually looking for 3 points, you know. You cannot just try and play and hope that something opens up. You need to play and make things open for yourself. You need to create chances for yourselves. And this is a tournament. You need to win.
Plus they've got such a good strike force there with Depo and Jaredi and Gilberto. Force that you can have some confidence in, you might have thought. That's Debu, 2 goals on Monday. Hardly a sniff here today.
It's been tough on him, very, very tough on him. Mauritania, we need to give credit to Mauritania. They've really done a good job in trying to keep him quiet, and they have managed so far.
Done extremely well. Bessam still impressing for the Mourabitoun. Alain. Herrera. Tanji gives the chase. Still hasn't really flowed in this contest.
And Angola is still sitting back. I don't know what they're waiting for, you know. I mean, they need to go out there and try and find this win. They need to be forceful, you know. It looks like Mauritanians are the ones that they're actually looking for.
There's a penalty appeal. Bessam. Good run from Steve. Huge whistles from the Mauritania fans. See if VAR will have anything to say about this. Still down. Launch another attack, Mauritania. There's Bessam. Was that a penalty shout? Beibu. Danger here. Moved away by Tol Candero. Getting attacking threat from the Mourabitoun of Mauritania. Lovely play to Hugo versus Eddie Spirit. Tanji was there. Lucky to get away with that.
was a really, really good play from Mauritania there, from their captain Bassam there, you know. They tried to create something and they almost did. And yeah, wow, that was a good play. They just need to continue doing that, and looks like they might get a goal very, very soon.
So 0-0, if you're joining us, Mauritania have never won a game at the African Nations Championship. They lost all 6 group games in their 2 appearances.
Hugo should have done better with that shot over there, because I mean, that didn't look very, very powerful for him to squeeze like that. Could have cost his team a goal.
Yeah. So Julinho and Caliano. Let's run this race here.
Been a very tough game for Gerardi, and the captain Gerardi, so plus he has a yellow card. I think it's the wisest thing to rest him there, because he gets a red card there, it costs his team.
So for Caliano. These look like they're like-for-like substitutions. Jaredi for Julinho, who did come on as a sub in the first game. Julinho, there he is, with his first touch on the right side of the 3-pronged attack, and also getting his first touch there is Caliano. Tocanero, Gilberto, Meggy, Alem. Want to get it closer. Tocanero. They can't get there.
Very, very difficult game for Angola here. Not being given much of a space to play in by Mauritania, so they really have to just try and dig deep. They have to keep digging, and hope something will work out for them.
Here's the effort from the impressive Bessam. Tocanero and Meggy. Really comes to the path of Julinho, but it could be a Mauritania break on here if they've got the legs. That's a bad foul.
He actually got the ball clean. Some play acting there from Babe.
Yeah. Made it look serious, did Babu, the left back.
Almost thought he got shot there. I don't see the snipers in the stadium.
But he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
0-0 here in Oran. We respect him greatly. What can he do here? So maybe it was okay. Play restarts. Does well too. Another possible opportunity. Tangi's there. And the sea was lurking. So they're 2 runs into the Angola box in this second half. Sam over. Now Meggy. He'll get it back. An hour played. Angola 0, Mauritania 0.
It's a good play from Meggy there, just that it's in the wrong area there too.
Gilberto et donc Hugo Marquez, le gardien.
Il a été très très intéressant
De la conf. Un vrai leader. Très intéressant, de l'expérience. Et de l'assurance aussi. Et de l'assurance et beaucoup de bienveillance aussi pour ses coéquipiers. Allez, on va revenir à ce coup franc. Ils sont 2 derrière le ballon côté Angola. On est à peu près à 27-28 mètres. On est dans le camp bien sûr mauritanien. Il y a Tocarnero qui est là, il y a Mégué. Il y a beaucoup de monde à la limite, près de la demi-minute.
Is only for players who play in their own domestic home leagues. And we know football in Mauritania has grown over the course of the past decade or so.
indeed it has grown. I mean, this is one team that was getting 5-0, 6-0 in the past, but today, I mean, you have to come with your best foot to play against them. Sometimes I've really changed from Mauritania. It's a good thing to see.
This is fascinating stuff. To Carnero. A deep curling one. There won't be a break on here because Mauritania took a circumspect approach there to defend that one. Hugo, the Angola are starting to push forward more. Sam. Tanji, so dangerous looking forward.
Very impressed with Mauritania this afternoon. I mean, they've really held their own, played very well, and they look like the most likely team to actually get a win today because Angola just can't find any room to play.
Yeah, they've done well. Strong challenge out from Alem. Still, they will go. Tanji there and Mamadou C. Put out by Domin. Gilberto looking a bit frustrated. As it stands in this group, Angola 2 points. Mali 1, Mauritania 1. Mali play Mauritania next week, Tuesday. Heliano, the sub, getting involved. Afonso's overlaps. Mamadou C was ready to make a run for Mauritania, had to keep himself on side. As they come with some intent again, C is there in the middle, it's a good run too. The hopeful fans saying that should have been a penalty for the foul on Sidi Amar. It's end-to-end stuff now here in Oran. Pick out Gilberto. Now he has it, Gilberto. Towards Meggy, Gilberto! Debu there too. Angola came very close.
Very good play there between Debu and Megu there. You know, some quick play there, almost in the goal. That's what we want to see from them.
Collision and several casualties. There's 3 players down injured. Gilberto chested it down. And Julinho, he was in the right place too. So the keeper is injured. But they'll be pleased that they're looking more dangerous. Angola. We're in the city of Oran, giving you action from the Total Energies African Nations Championship, Algeria 2022. So this is northwestern Algeria. Famous people from Oran include Yves Saint Laurent.
Le fait d'aller droit vers le but, un ballon, on va vers le but, on n'essaye pas de chercher sur les côtés, on va à l'intérieur. Mais bon, voilà, ils sont tombés sur Namori qui s'est relevé. L'encadrement médical est intervenu, alors que c'est pas grave. Non, parce que je crois que Paquet, qui était parti s'échauffer, oui, certainement, Paquet Ndiaye, gardien des Noix de Chopkins. En tout cas, il y a là-bas un corner, puisque ça s'est terminé, me semble-t-il, par un corner. Au coin gauche.
Algeria legend in their early days, and Mouloud Hadfi, who's now late, 1972 made it into a World 11 for an exhibition game. Was nicknamed the African Kaiser by Pele, the great. So Mouloud Hadfi, one of the most famous spokespeople from the area of Iran. Right, we are going to get back underway. It's shortish, it's a glancing header that from Debu.
His first sniff at goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for him, but you can see he's still trying to find the back of the net, trying to make those runs and trying to take some chances, and that is good to see from him. You can see he's still in the game, he's still alive. Yeah, he still has hope that he might help his team over the line.
If you're a real number 9, you might not get much of the ball, but just one moment can change the game. That's your contribution, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Mamadou C is going to come off in Mauritania's first substitution for Yassine El Weli.
At some point, Alex Ferguson thought Inzaghi was born offside. He was a number 9 that just popped up from nowhere. There he was, you know, on the score sheet.
So Yassine El Weli is on for Mamadou C. Gone into a right wing position has El Weli.
Wasn't too bad to see. I think he's done his part, and he's done very well for his team, and hopefully his team can hold on to this result, because for them this is actually an advantage over Angola.
Mauritania would be happy with a draw. Obviously they prefer a win with Mali to come on Tuesday, but they'd be happy with a draw. We're going to that game with hope, but for Angola it would really not suit.
Mali should be crossing their fingers for a draw in this game, because it gives them a huge advantage.
63% possession for Angola, still dominating Mauritania. 6 attempts to Angola's 1 and to their 5, and 1 on target each. So Angola more possession, Mauritania more attempts on goal.
It's normally what happens in these tournaments. The team with the possession doesn't normally win the game. It's the team that takes the chances that win the game, and it's what we are seeing so far. Angola have got a lot of possession and nothing to show for it.
Yeah, and quite a bit of that possession is just playing it around at the back. The slow build-ups. Maggie with a touch. Carnero. Now they will get into a pressure situation soon, because we're heading into the final 20 minutes shortly. Quinito. Lulas. Maggie with a touch. That's the sub, Caliano. Good ball from Caliano, of course, towards Debu. Critical defending there from Bepu. He did really well to read that.
Very, very good ball there. Unfortunately, didn't get to the man, but he did well there, the substitute, Caliano.
And Caliano wins the ball there. He's doing well. Carnero. Oh, that was a poor ball. More anticipation, actually, I think, from Gilberto. So Carnero's really experienced, the Angola left back.
Yeah. The longer the game goes, the more frustrated Angola become. The heavier the ball feels. You start thinking the ball is actually heavy. It's just that, you know, things are not going well for you. So, well, if they want to have the ball light, they need to find a goal.
They have 20 minutes to get a goal. Otherwise, if it stays like this, it goes into an intensely mathematical situation for Angola, hoping that it'll be a low-scoring draw. In fact, a goalless draw against Mali. That'll be their only hope of then finishing level on points, head-to-head goals scored, and goal difference, and then we will go to the drawing of lots.
Drawing of lots?
Yeah, if this one is 0-0 and the next one is 0-0. You don't want to go to that situation, do you?
No, definitely not.
toss of a coin or drawing of lots deciding your fate.
That would be a show for going out of the tournament.
And now here's Gilberto flowing forward. The defence there from Sakrana. Canero, Gilberto, Meggy, and then Meggy holds on to it. Alem just got to get it into the final third. Gilberto. Losing his footing there. Angola goal makes all the difference in this group. 18 minutes to go. Canero swings it over. Eddie Afonso decides to play it back. Is that the right approach to put it all the way back to the keeper when they desperately need something? Hugo now launches it, but there's several men offside, possibly. Julinho is after it. I think that he would have been flagged for offside.
That's right, thanks for Angola right now.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have a plan B.
Great run down the left from Beibu. Earns the corner for Lebu Rabiton. Oh, tense scenes there. Ingelston on the right there, the captain. Mauritania supporters. They've got a real quiet as well.
Very, very intense game. There's been no very, very clear-cut chances for any team here, so you can feel the pressure.
Bessam with the in-swinging corner straight to Hugo. Gilberto. They've got some running to do here, the Palancas Negras. And that'll go against Gilberto. He's on a yellow card, so he doesn't want to be arguing with the referee. Now with an opportunity, Tanji spared by Hugo. End to end. Alem to Meggy. Meggy to Eddie Afonso. But Angola don't have as much time as their play is suggesting here with these patient build-ups. Quinito to Gilberto. Kellyano still doing well. The sub who came on as Gilberto to Julinho. Meggy. It's tense stuff here in Iran. Angola need a goal. They'll get it back. Kellyano. Quinito. Canero. Gilberto. Kellyano. They get it closer. Canero and Gilberto. They're being pinned towards the corner flag. And now could there be a break? No, they'll conserve their energy, will Mauritania, rather than sprint up the other end. They feel they can soak up the pressure. Towards Julinho. Mauritania like heavyweight boxers, just on the ropes and taking the punches, soaking up the pressure. They're thinking they might have a sucker punch.
There's not enough space for her right now. It's such a big pitch, but they just can't find those spaces because Mauritania is very, very disciplined. They are very, very organized. You know, they're not giving them any room really. So it's really difficult for them.
was the Tangi chance a few minutes back.
Half chance, and unfortunately the ball bounces and the pitch is a bit wet, so when it bounces it goes big. Just won't get his foot to the ball.
14 minutes to go. Nail-biting stuff in Iran. Just runner again. El-Weli, the sub. And combining well with Sidi Amar.
Do you see any goals coming?
I think there might just be something coming late here. It could be either end as well. Mauritania would love a goal for their first Chan win, but also to be in such a strong position in this tight group. Alem for Angola to Canito. They'll press again. Canito. Gilberto. But they're so vulnerable to a break here. But that's all that they can do is to commit men now. Keliano. Being squeezed up to the halfway line by the Mauritania back line, so there's very little space now. It's congested. Eddie Afonso and Meggy. Canito. Intriguing stuff. To Carnero. Is there a little opening? Is there a chink of hope for the Palancas Negros? Canito. To Carnero. So many men back in defence. There's 6 across the back for Mauritania.
Keeping a very, very good defensive line for Mauritania. You know, they're not in a hurry to go forward, not desperate in their market, they're just trying to make sure that they don't give Angola any spaces.
Alem. Last. Now we're at the other end, and he's still looking quite a threat. It's Sidi Amar. Major player for Mauritania is Beibou, the left back. 11 minutes remain. It's going to be a Mauritania substitution shortly.
Yeah. Looks like just a clash of heads there, but not so serious. But it's been given as a foul. I don't see where Angola is going to get a goal from right now. Like you can see that all the players on the pitch are holding their wrists, like they've given up already. I mean,
yeah,
that's not good signs.
How about trying a shot from outside the box? But they're hesitant to do that, aren't they?
Yes, they're not trying to take those chances. They need to take chances. They need to take the risk and just try and get something on target.
El Hassan is a striker, and he's going to replace Tangi, who's had quite a few wars in this game. So El Hassan was featuring a lot in the build-up games. This was Shamal. Good shift from Tangi. So it's not a sign that Mauritania want to defend for a draw. It is a like for like, it's striker for striker. Tangi for El Hassan. El Hassan goes straight into a striking position. Rises time to try and get his first touch. He does this time. Tangi did well, had a couple of chances, and did a lot of running.
Did very well indeed. He should be proud of himself. He's worked very hard for his team, put his body on the line there for his team up front there. And yeah, he's done very well. Good play from him.
Blue getting stuck in for Mauritania. There's 8 minutes or so to go here. Surely Angola have to take more risks. Allen. Eddie Afonso. To throw to the Palancas Negras, but it's not well taken, but certainly they are playing with a bit of urgency in this move. Afonso. He made those 2 substitutions earlier on. Coach Gonçalves. Kinito. Tocanero. Another measured build-up, but they've got to get a shot in. He won't get there. Ahmed. Now to Canito again. Gilberto. Meggy. Depu is there. It touches the head of Julinho, who didn't know where the ball was. Kellyanno. Tocanero. Towards Depu! Oh, Juliano! Juliano! Best chance of the game.
Wow. First break dance for Angola. They have a good chance from Juliano, but unfortunately the keeper was late and waiting for the ball. That was a good ball from Canero there. Good header. Just that they found a late goalkeeper there.
Yeah, that was the moment that they have been building towards. Julinho, so close, and that could be a big save that could see Angola heading home. In fact, well, if it stays like this, as I was saying, they'll have a nail-biting 4-day wait until Tuesday, still with a mathematical chance of progressing. El Hassan, the sub, gets involved. Hassan.
We have not seen the sharp horns of the Black Antelope today, have we? It's been very, very difficult to get going.
Yes, they've shown us how to pass the ball around. Triple substitution is loading. Lepwa didn't play in the first game. Kibesha also is going to come on. The last chance saloon. Haizo also to come on. That'll be all 5 substitutions. Eddie Afonso replaced.
That's 3 times, 3 defenders being taken out.
Wow, let's see if they've got any defenders left then.
Angola first, they have to go for it. They have to find the goal.
Motion to the win. Haizo is on. Lepwa is on. We've only got 5 minutes to do something. Gripping stuff. Foul on Kinito.
Some good stuff indeed here. They need to find a goal. They have to find it from someone. It looks like they're going with a back two. Just pushing everyone forward.
as well. Big challenge on Finito.
A little aggressive there from German trying to make sure from the Mauritanian man, trying to make sure his team has the ball.
Allen puts it in. Lebois and Paiso. Allen, there's hardly anybody left in defence.
Allen was actually dropped to the middle of the defence there.
It's a one-man defence, it's Allen on his own. We've got 3 minutes. Eddie Afonso, yeah, he worked hard in that right-back position. So Lebois, among the subs in this challenge, with Bessam, who's made the whole game, the 35-year-old.
He's done well. He's been quite in the last 10 minutes of the game.
So that was the moment of the game. Julinho forcing that save from Zhao. Right conditions for Mauritania to get a goal on the break. El Hassan, the main striker, the one who came on. Allen. Kiliano. Paiso. It's moved forward by Finito. That's not as stylish as what they've been doing, but it's a desperate situation. Gilberto.
Some desperate play from Angola. They just have to try and find this point to the box.
The sole defender, Allen, in there towards Julinho. Still they go, Julinho and Depu, who still has barely touched the ball. Lebua has come with some attacking intent. Onside as well. Into the final minute. El Hassan the target, Allen with this one-man defence. He was the defensive midfielder, now he's the only centre-back there, as they'll come with Paiso. Finito. Paiso. Mauritania have really parked the bus.
A point would be like a victory to them. So,
yeah, I think it would. Finito, Gilberto. We'll go from range this time. 5 minutes of additional time. Depu has hardly had a touch. The man who got told 2 goals in the first game. A city over. Hugo will take it. Swing the ball across the line anyway. Well, they, I think, should be fairly happy, the Mauritania fans. It will, after all, be their first point ever in Chan history after 6 defeats in 6 games.
it's a big improvement.
Appetizing West African derby with Mali on Tuesday. Yes, the ball across the line, injured to 2.
The referee should have let that play go on because, I mean, he injures himself outside and he runs and falls back on the pitch.
He all uses up a bit of time. So, as it stands in this group, Angola 2 points, Mali 1 point, Mauritania 1 point. point. Angola will have to hope that Mauritania and Mali draw 0-0 on Tuesday. And then they will draw lots with Mali. So chances of a game ending goalless is about what, 10% or less. And they've got to draw lots. So their chances are about 4 or 5% of making it to the quarterfinals. It's not looking good. They've got to go for it in these dying minutes.
Not looking good at all. You can see the players on the pitch look dejected as well. They just their shoulders are dropped, and they have to believe that a miracle can happen in the last 5 minutes of the game. Or anything can happen in football. They just try and put the ball in the box, and hopefully their attacking players can get into the end of one of those balls.
Get to the centre forward, Depu. You never know. As Mauritania make a double substitution. Wants to come back on Sidi Amar. Who's just 20. Comes on. Paizo up there. Mauritania happy to defend now and get what will be a much deserved point. Touch from Lepois. Finito has moved from central defender to just in behind the strikers, the number 5, because of his height. Oh, now could this be the sucker punch? Let's see. El Hassan wants it straight to Hugo. At the other end, Paizo for the Palancas Negros. What has Gilberto done? What has he done? How did he miss it? Well, there was an offside. He'll be relieved to know there was an offside anyway.
Wow. Oh, what a miss. Desperate times, I guess. Eh? Oh, wow.
All right.
Offside.
Depu wasn't involved. Close to Trulini. Oh, there he is. Didn't touch it, but he was involved in the play. Well, that will take us back to last weekend's Marcus Rashford, Manchester United goal debate, wouldn't it? But sadly he was distracting the keeper there in this case here. We are really at the last chance saloon for Angola, who have played with more intensity in the last 15 minutes. Paizo, oh, it's spilled, and Depu was ready. A little bit fractious too. The 5 minutes are up. Jal saying he was hurt. Very high across that, yeah, he did collide.
Across the box, huh?
Yes. So the permutation as it stands, they need to hope it's a goalless draw on Tuesday between Mauritania and Mali. Oh, time-wasting yellow card. In which case they'll all be on 2 points. They'll be level on goal difference. Then it goes to goals scored, and it will be 3 goals scored each for Angola and Mali. And then they will draw lots.
They should go visit the Mediterranean Sea. It's a beautiful place.
To forget about it for a bit, yeah. But they're still alive, that's the main thing. But it could have been a lot better. And this draw would have been fine if they'd held on to the 3-1 lead against Mali on Monday, but they threw it away to end up 3-3.
Imagine qualifying on the drawing of lots. That would be some luck. I hope they'll go and win the tournament. That would be a story, yeah? Then Depu can definitely go look for his dad.
Doesn't happen very often. Now, El Hassan is up there still, Sidi Ahmed. Could be time up now. Nearly 7 minutes, yes. It ends 0-0 between Angola and Mauritania. Satisfactory point for Mauritania. Almost certainly it puts Angola out, but not completely with the permutations of this three-team group. Angola too cautious, only opened up in the last 15 minutes. Mauritania defended well and they had their chances. They look robust, but it really is shaky now for Angola, who have to hope for a goalless draw in Tuesday's match. It's the only...
All right, guys. So the next game is at 2 o'clock, all right? I'm going to stream it right here. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. So when I come back, you see it, all right? Thank you for supporting.
See, I was missing you. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know I did to love has been paid.
At Total Energies, we go the extra mile for you.
Copa Libertadores and Copa Sudamericana will be back on beIN Sports. The 2023 season returns once again on our screens, only on beIN Sports, the home of Copa Libertadores and